Here in the United States, the First Amendment of the Constitution tells us that Congress shall make no law prohibiting the freedom of speech.
It says so right there.
We all heard the term freedom of the press. It's in our Constitution, but what does it mean? And how can it be limited?
We're here at the Newseum in Washington, D.C. to find out more about the press and what having a free one truly means.
Here in the World Press Freedom Gallery, you can see a number of countries that have a truly free press. There aren't very many, with the North American continent taking the lead in having a free press.
Throughout history, journalists have upheld a duty to go to where the news is and report it. Through television, radio, on the internet, and even on cell phones. But in some cases, the newsworthy story isn't always easy to report.
In countries like Cuba and North Korea, their forms of government have nearly complete control of what kind of information comes and goes out the country. Now let's take a closer look at North Korea. It's run as a socialist republic with all of its journalists being a part of the Workers' Party of Korea, the only ruling party of the nation, which has been run by two people since its founding, Kim Il-sung and his son Kim Jong-il. The only media that is permitted is the news that favors the party and its leaders.
What are North Koreans watching and hearing? Almost nothing that their government doesn't approve of. The state-run TV channel is a cheerleader for the government. This breathless anchorwoman reporting a successful missile test in 2006 is a prime example of news reporting inside the country.
The media is also not allowed to carry or read any media from a foreign country.
And speaking of foreign press, men are not allowed in the country, and if they are, they're closely watched. When it comes to radio and television in the country, they are pre-tuned to government stations.
Also, each of these sets must be registered by the police.
So you would think most people might go to the internet to get the information?
Nah, internet use is still restricted to cafes and hotels. Even then, access is still limited. Can you imagine living in the United States that information could be that tightly controlled? With internet and other platforms that allow us to transmit information so quickly and easily, it will probably be very hard to do. Hence the First Amendment of the Constitution ensuring the freedom of religion,
Speech,
petition,
assembly,
and the press.
For Rough Rider News, I'm Robert Andrews.
I'm Johnny Andrews, and we out.
Deuces!
Hold up, man, where you going? It's this way.
Oh, snap.